Oh, hello there, donkeys. I didn't see you there. I was just sitting here singing a song about my cat to my cat. I cannot be the only one who does it. Um, this episode of your donkey vlog, I guess I want to talk about maybe LP suggestions. That's mostly what I am, at least on here. I am a Let's Player, so I'm always open to what people want me to Let's Play, or at least suggest things maybe I can like do different with my Let's Plays or whatnot. So yeah, throw your frickin' suggestions at me. Um, but I think I also wanted to talk a bit more about ethics because I think since I brought it up in the last part, like I've been thinking about it more, think about more things that I probably should have said or things additionally that I want to say. Look at this cat. Um, she's so cute. Oh my god, she's such a cute little kitty. But I don't know. What was I gonna get into next? Ethics, right. Yeah, ethics. I don't know. Some intelligent people throughout history have said things along the lines of, living as an intelligent person in this world is like basically torture, and I'd see what they mean because it's because the majority of the population is fucking dumb. To be frank about it, like if most people weren't so dumb, it wouldn't be so bad being an intelligent person. But oh my god, being remotely intelligent in this world, let alone very intelligent, is easily one of, if not the most mentally exhausting things to experience. Because wow, like most of the things that I've had to like discuss with people as far as explaining things to them has been like the most simple, common shit that like I don't feel like anyone should have to explain, but they apparently do. And ethics is the main thing that, like, why do we have to explain ethics to people, man? Like, why is ethics not something that is just in people's minds by default? Like, is it the fact that a lot of people are inherently just kind of dumb? Like, is it our education system? Is it both? I think it's both, but, a better education system definitely would help here. People definitely don't tend to have ethics with sex in general, and again, sex education specifically is like non-existent, at least in my country. I've heard of some other countries that have like actual like legit classes where kids and adults for that matter are being taught about like important sex stuff that they should know. But hell, in America there's people, grown ass adults, who like they don't know jack shit about sex. I feel like the average person in America, what they know about sex is that like you can easily get laid and probably get off by getting drunk and just like pounding with some random motherfucker that you find. Um, that seems to be how most people do it. Most millennials anyway. I mean, I feel like the Zoomer generation is better about sex. It's part of why I'm definitely a believer that the Zoomer generation is actually the better generation that is alive right now. They're less alcoholic, and yeah, that alone makes them a lot better. Like that is the biggest thing. Like millennials were like the biggest alcoholics ever, and Zoomers are like the least alcoholic ever. So it's like night and day between those two fucking generations specifically. And I'm a millennial technically, but I'm young enough that I see myself more as a Zoomer. Like I've always identified with them more. I can't think of many millennials off the top of my head that I don't fucking hate. They're pretty awful, and yeah, it's mostly because they're very alcoholic. Wow, they're so alcoholic. Like, holy crap. Um, and yeah, along with ethics not being really thought in people's mind where sex is concerned, like it really isn't with like porn or any sex related thing. I'm gonna throw it out there. I myself am a porn star. I have been on and off for like 6, 7 years, and I can sum up my thoughts about the porn industry pretty quickly and easily. I would describe it exactly pretty much how I would describe like the sports industry, because I feel like the principle is the same there, where the amateurs are pros. Realistically, like they're pros at what they do, whether it's sports or porn. Amateurs are pros, and the pros are just a bunch of over glorified garbage things. And yeah, the pro people in the pro sports and pro porn aren't even necessarily pros at all. In fact, they often aren't. So yeah, the terms amateur and pro, like, really, I don't know how people figure that, but like, amateur is pro and pro is nothing. I don't like pro sports. I don't like pro porn. It's bad. Like, it's mostly straight up crime. Like, most of the things that you hear going wrong in the porn industry, it's the pro porn industry specifically. Same with sports. Yeah, there's definitely some amateur sports people who like cheat. There's definitely some scandals here and there. Not like how it is in pro. Not really. Like the biggest amateur sports that I can think of that is pretty dirty is the Olympics. Like, more and more as time goes on, there's definitely dirty shit in the fucking Olympics, but that's because the Olympics is really more a pro sports thing, if we're being honest. But it is, again, like, these are amateur athletes, but we all know damn well any Olympic athlete can fucking kick our asses at anything because they are pros. They're just not called that unless they go pro. Like, I don't know. It's a very arbitrary distinction. Basically, what makes you pro is being in the pro industry of whatever. Whether you're actually pro or not doesn't matter. And inversely, being an amateur means you're a pro. Like, if you're not very well practiced at what you're doing, and you try to, do some, like, amateur porn or amateur sports, you're gonna fucking fail real hard at it, because amateur isn't amateur. Like, it's just not. It's pro. But enough on that shit. More on the ethics of it. So, yeah, the amateur stuff is more ethical. Like, that's just what makes it better most of the time. Like, hell, I would give a shout out to the fucking Panty Nectar. Great name, by the way. I wish I'd thought of that before they took it. The Panty Nectar channel. I don't know what their main is. They do podcasts, and, like, they do porn, obviously. They're porn stars. Amateur porn stars, which means they are pros who are ethical. And they're great. Like, they got such a positive community around it, and like I don't know, the porn itself, like, it isn't anything, like what you'd expect with the pro industry porn. They're not getting drugged up and grooming and bribing girls and basically just getting molested on camera. Like, there's a couple doing the sex shit that they like to do, and they're monetizing it. That's it. Like, that's all it should really be. And there's obviously, a whole plethora of different fetishes and kinks out there. But as long as you have ethics about it, it doesn't really matter. But I don't know, people just like to be judgmental. I've definitely met more people than not who are just like, they think porn is like the devil, basically. I think it often comes from Christians, which is funny because Christians themselves tend to be the biggest sex criminals ever, so it's rich coming from them when they try to make other people out as bad in that way. But whatever. Kitty. But yeah, just ethics, man. Like, I can't stress it enough. Like, that's the distinction, you know? Because like I've definitely had times where like, oh, there's like slutty women that I don't like, right? And people hear that and they're like, oh, you just being sexist, you just hate women, you're slut shaming. It's like, am I though? Because I'm not shaming the fact that they're women or the fact that they're slutty. I'm shaming the fact that they don't have fucking ethics. Okay, like most promiscuous women I've known are very toxic, very manipulative, very abusive. I don't like that. Most people don't. It's not because they're slutty. Like, yeah, I know there's some people out there who are probably just very sheltered and otherwise misguided who are probably going to have a problem with promiscuity in general for some reason. Because they generalize. But like that's dumb. And most people aren't doing that anyway. Like, if someone doesn't like you for being slutty, you think you should ask yourself, like, are you being ethical? I don't know, because I've definitely met some promiscuous people who were not like that. Oh, sorry for no robe, by the way. It's in the wash. And so was my other hoodie. I tend to just wear various hoodies as jackets. I think a lot of people do that. But, yeah, I think that's pretty much all your Donkeyboy wanted to say this time. Just more ethical stuff, more about myself too, without getting super personal, and just more general, like, good discussion. Like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Like singing a little song. You make me feel so hung, buddy, baby, boop, boop. You make me feel so hung. You make me feel my balls have sprung like there's everything fun. Oh, even if you're feeling gay, I'd still want to be with you anyway, 'cause you make me feel so hung. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No, thank you, really. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I dedicate that one to every Asian woman out there. Sorry, bad joke. Well, I know there's a lot of you who will appreciate that kind of humor, so I'm not too worried. The ethics are still there. It's all in good fun. And, you Donkeyboy appreciates if you actually watch this whole video and listen to me. That's always cool. You can always share your thoughts and whatnot. And, cat. Bye.